G'day folks, Andy here from McDowall Manor. G'day, I'm a little bit excited. For Christmas my wife bought me an oyster mushroom kit. It's an Australian one. And my daughter bought me an American mushroom kit. How good is that? So I'm just starting on the American one of Back to the Roots. It's the brand name. So I've opened up the back, cut that window that opens up. I've cut a big X in the bag. I'm just about to soak the bag for 10 hours in some water face down. What I like about this kit, and I haven't opened the other one yet obviously, is the instructions are really quite good. Whoa! They're not big, they're simple to follow, but they're thorough. Some of the other ones, well, you probably don't. I've tried a couple of kits before that have failed dismally that I bought from a local hardware chain over here. So I'm hoping these certainly look 1,000 times better just quietly. So I'm hoping this will start me off and get me growing oyster mushrooms. And you're not going to see it's New Year's Day today, but I suspect you won't see this video for at least probably 3 weeks. Alright, here we go. We're going to soak this little fella. We'll open these flaps, give it a scratch with a fork, and then we're going to soak it for 10 hours. Yep, and the instructions said it would float, and they also said don't worry if some of the stuff falls out, it's not going to matter. It's just those little things in the instructions that really are helpful, I reckon. Look at the amount of mycelium in there, that's fabulous. So yeah, I'll probably see you now in 3 weeks. Maybe a bit quicker when they start to pip that get baby mushrooms. Okay, so it's late at night. We've finished soaking it. Pulled it out, I dried the outside of the plastic bag, shoved it back in the box. And it sits in this orientation, so on its back, for 2 to 3 weeks, I think it says. Let me check. No, 1 to 2 weeks. The 2 to 3 is the amount of teaspoons of water per day you give it. So that all makes pretty much sense. I'll make sure I find a spot where it's out of the direct sunlight. I'll keep the plastic flaps down to keep the humidity in. Not that that's a bloody problem over here, quite frankly, over in Brisbane. It's humid. But we'll keep the water up and we'll see how it goes. And we'll come back again when something happens. See ya. So this is day 6. I've been watering just probably a teaspoon twice a day. I'm hoping you can see all those oyster mushrooms there. So this is definitely, there's quite a few I can see around the place. This is definitely the best kit that I've ever had. From now, it says to stop watering and stand it upright, which we will do. So I only water if it dries out, which is interesting. But yeah, I'm very, very impressed. Okay, so wow, this is the same day. I had read that they'll double in size every day, but I kind of didn't believe it. But holy guacamole. So even at this stage, the lesson I'm learning well and truly is the crappy kits that they sell at the big name hardware stores aren't worth a pinch. Get yourself a good one and it makes life so much easier, you virtually couldn't fail. Wow, okay, so I've got up the next morning and this is what we've got. Holy guacamole. Wow, I'm stunned. That's 3 o'clock the same day. Wow, holy guacamole, eh? Isn't that fantastic? This is the morning of day 8. Here we go, evening of day 8. Morning, day 9. They're starting to dry out a bit, so I'm going to give them a bit of water today. Afternoon, day 9. Going to harvest a heap of this tonight. I'm having trouble keeping it moist now. You can see I'm spraying it with a sprayer. But if you look down there, where are we? Down there, those little new ones are a bit dry. So I'm going to harvest, I'm having fried rice tonight. There's some leftover rice from last night. So I'm going to harvest a heap of those bigger mushrooms off out of all the front here. And that'll let the back ones come on a bit more. Give me some damn good tucker. I'm also going to put some ham amongst a whole lot of veggies. Of course, I'll put some of that post-Christmas frugal ham that I did in there. And of course we'll have eggs from the chickens. So it'll be a bit of a homemade meal tonight. Beauty. Anyway, that's the last of the mushrooms I'm going to show you. Certainly the motto is buy a good kit because it's 1,000 times better. You get great results compared to the crappy kits that you get in the big hardware stores. So that's what's left of the mushrooms after the harvest. I'm pretty confident that's going to thicken up. I've just watered it, so I'm going to tip it back on its back to let that water soak in, and I'll show you the fried rice. There you go. So the ham that I did, the frugal after Christmas ham, made a guest appearance. Geez, those oyster mushrooms cook away to nothing, but there's a ton of oyster mushrooms in there. That's a bit of one, look. There you go. Oh, sorry. Bloody good too, if I do say so myself.